Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Madcapper, and this is another video on Watcher of Realms. So, we've got news on brand new Watcher of Realms update. I want to go over that. It's going live in about 7.5 hours of this recording. We also have some news on my sister channel, and we have some news on, for those of you who have been asking, some news on streaming on Twitch. If you want to find out that and more, let's get into it. All right, everybody, let's talk about the first thing here. We have the new update. As you can see, there's a little countdown thing up there. 7 hours, 37 minutes from now, I'm going to go over the update news with you. But before that, I want to talk about the channel. Mainly, like both channels, hey, everything being equal. I will be putting videos up as I can on this channel. I'm no longer even trying to make a promise on how many a week. My goal is 3 a week. Or every second day is my goal. However, because of work and because I just don't have a laptop, unless anyone, hey, if there's a big rich person out there that wants to buy me a laptop that I can take on the road and do this, I will. I'm in a hotel. I mean, I'm more than happy to. However, my current laptop ain't working, and I'm not going to be dropping $2,500 on a laptop to make sure I can. So, with that said, the other channel that I have is going to be starting a new series as of the 10th. Though the first video will probably be on the weekend. And that is the Raid free-to-play series. I know you guys aren't a Raid community, but some of you are cross-community. I am coming out of retirement. This is the big announcement. I'm coming out of retirement to tackle the free-to-play challenge 2025. I did it last year. Got off to a great start. And then petered. Although in certain areas, I think I was still top 3 in certain areas of it. I tried to go outside the box. And maybe in some areas it worked, others it didn't. I didn't do poorly. I kind of wish I would have gotten a better one. So it's redemption time. It's been like 9 months since I played the game because I pretty much quit right after that free-to-play challenge ended. So it's been a while. There's some new things that have been added. It'll be fun. If you do enjoy Raid or enjoy me failing at it, check out my main channel, which of course is youtube.com/@madcapper. And cheer me on or cheer on my demise. Take your pick. Also, for those of you who have been asking, and this pertains to all channels, I am going to be streaming on Twitch starting this Saturday. January, what year is it? January 10th, 11th. Oh my gosh. January 11th, 2025. 9 a.m. to noon every Saturday and every Sunday. I will be streaming as well as every Friday from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. I'm going to have Mrs. Capper join us sometimes on Friday or Saturday or Sunday. Sometimes she will, sometimes she won't. Depends on her schedule. But we aren't starting this Friday because I actually have a promotion/retirement party to go to. So some old former co-workers of mine. One's finally retiring. I've been begging him to forever, and the other one got promoted. So we're doing a big shindig for them both on Friday. So I'm not going to be starting this Friday, though the Raid Challenge does start this Friday. So I'm going to be in the afternoon. I got some work I got to do, but it's pretty light work, so I can have Hell Hades is going to be streaming the launch of it, and I'll probably launch mine at the same time. Maybe even do a video of the launch. We'll see how that goes. But, I don't have to be at the thing for a few hours after that. So that'll be at 2 p.m. my time, which is CST. So all my stream times, the 9 a.m. on the weekends and the 6 p.m. on Fridays, is going to be CST until we do the time, the daylight savings, because we don't do daylight savings. So then it'll be MST. So if you have to figure that out in 2025, if you can't figure out how to convert from Mountain Standard Time or Central Standard Time to your time, I don't know how to help you. Just keep watching, keep refreshing on Twitch till you see me, then you know the time. Anyway, so that'll be going. I'm really looking forward to it. I've kind of been missing doing that. And I think, Mrs. Capper and I are excited to do some of that. And hey, if there's 5 of you, if there's 15, if there's 25, and we will be doing all 3. I'll be doing the Raid Challenge. I will be doing King Arthur, which is stuff I'm following on my main channel. When I get Godforge stuff, we might even do some Godforge stuff, some promo, some tips and stuff like that on Twitch. That'll be exciting. And of course, Watcher of Realms, which you see here. So with all that out of the way, let's talk about this update because I think there's some really cool stuff in there, and I think it's stuff you might need to know about. So why don't we check up here? Here's the update announcement, and there's a new update intro and other stuff here. We'll make sure we don't miss anything. So that's going to happen tonight. That's Pacific Standard Time, 7:15 to 9:15. You're going to get 300 diamonds compensation. They've upped their compensation. Here's what's going on. There's some effects here are being changed. Heroes, Lyra, the Cosmic Seer, optimize some special effects. I don't think that'll be anything functional in the game, but it'll definitely look different. Volca, the Blood Mother, optimize basic attack animation. This is a case, I believe it can actually cause issues where the animation was causing it not to hit everything in its supposed arc. Zilla 2 fixed an issue where soul siphoning only dealt level 1 damage during ultimate. That's an issue. Is there an issue where it was doing it, or was it doing it all the time and it's been fixed? Either way, that's a big deal, especially if you've thrown books into Zilla 2. She's still very strong, still very consistent, so that's good to see. Ardea, well, anytime we fix Ardea, she's so underwhelming. Fixed an issue where the circular blade from her talent would sometimes fire in an incorrect direction. I have never seen that, but I'm all for it. So good that they're fixing that, I guess. Narvi fixed the hero's ultimate trigger logic during auto fights. Let me know if anyone uses Narvi. Kigiri, newly added Bond School. Now this is exciting because, as you know, I'm a big proponent of Kigiri. Unlike some people, Fastidious, I believe he is a top 5 champion. Yes, he does need awakenings. So, try to use Twilight at 0. Well, she's still good at 0, just kidding. But she's way better at 1. And he's way better at 1 as well. And definitely better at 3. Anyway, I love him because I have him at 3. So, boo-boo. Okay, he's getting a new Bond skill with Kitsune. Foxfire Kitsune. Kitsune is a mythical Japanese 3-tailed fox that brings fortune. And I think if I recall, you can let me know in the comments down, I think it's good or bad fortune. I think she just brings fortune. But that's kind of cool. If you watched the Last Airbender, the live action that was just like last year's, in that one dream area, there was a Kitsune there. After Sweeping Strike is activated, restores 10% HP. After Ember Strike is activated, restores 25% HP. Hey, you know what? Kigiri's already really survivable. I think what this might really allow you to do is focus around him not being in the focus of all your healing and him still be survivable, because he can already miss damage because of these strikes. So, by the way, the Ember Strike is the one where he's in his strike stance and he gets hit within the first 3 seconds of that ultimate. That will hit a Ember Strike. And if the timer runs out or it's past the 3 seconds when he gets interrupted, that is a Sweeping Strike. So both of those, and I've played around, and it seems like the way that his ultimate works and one of his talents works, where he stacks extra damage. I think you want both of these to happen during extended fights, but definitely the better one is the Ember Strike. It does more damage, and of course now it's going to heal 25% of your HP. So that's really awesome. Yuri is going to be introduced in the upcoming updates. If I had to guess, I'm going to go out on record and say Valentine's. That the Yuri, here it is. Here's my. I could be wrong. I've been known to be wrong more than right. I think she comes in the February update as a Bond skill lover, and she'll be on a 15-time banner, and he'll be back on for the guaranteed. That's just my guess. I don't know anything. I don't know leaks. I don't know nothing. I could be way off. It just feels like they're a couple. Why not put him on there? We want to see the Lust banner again. Why not? She's great, as is Arrogance. Let's get them back on there. But we don't really need the Silas banner with Vierna, because they're both regularly pullable champions. I would rather see a double guaranteed. I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe they just do Lust again, and Kitsune is further down the road. Who knows? Maybe she just shows up. Maybe you won't see Kagiri for another 3 months on a banner. I don't know. We'll see. But I would love it if that were the case. Okay, on to gear. This is probably the biggest thing. This is why if you look here, I have 3,800 energy. I did burn some in artifact material raid, but I have been doing next to no gear run because of this piece. So I think it's really important, and everyone understands there is some changes which is going to multiplicatively improve your ancient gear. And the first one is you will no longer have healing effect as a secondary attribute on Fatality, Curse, Fracture, Hawkeye, Mana Spring, Annihilating Might, Whirlwind, Calamity, Glacier, Night Terror, Styx, Doom, Wisdom, Insight, Warlord, Ageless Wrath, Soulbound Accord, Fertile Roar, Hell's Lament, Cataclysm, and Wicked Vengeance. Now, I will say that Calamity for attack-based healers is still really good, as is Warlord. So losing these two, and I feel like there's a third one. Whirlwind. So losing losing healing effect as a secondary is a little unfortunate, but honestly, because you don't need that much healing, if you have a really good piece that has HP, attack, and speed, and you want to use that on your healer, and it doesn't have healing effect, you can still get enough healing effect from your other pieces. More than enough, typically. So I don't know if it's kind of like, well, they didn't need to take it off of those, but it doesn't really hurt that they took it off of those. But the advantage of that for your attack-based champions is that's one less dead stat, right? We don't want flat defense. We don't want flat HP. We don't mind HP. We don't like HP percent. We don't like defense percent. And we don't like heal. We really want flat attack or rage regen as that fourth stat. And this means you're just taking one of those bad ones away, which means the percentage of it being a good one slightly increases. So that's where that's going to be good. On top of that, you're going to have an increased Ancient Gears drop rate, which is probably the most I was really looking for. I got to tell you, I watch most of Fastidious' videos in the morning while I'm having my coffee. I grab a coffee, sit here, do my work, and I'm watching videos, including his. And he's got 99.9 of his videos are great, and they're relevant, and they talk about stuff we need to talk about. And I saw him talking about Forerunner having a pity system, and that they wouldn't tell him what the pity system was. And unfortunately, it looks like we're not getting that pity system, at least not yet. But at least we're getting an increased drop rate. What that increased drop rate is, I don't know. I also have another question based off of a video from Slate and I think it was Fastidious with Slate, where they were talking about pity manipulation on gear drops. The RNG seed based on runs. If they're increasing the drop rate, but it's based on a seed that you can still manipulate, did they remove that when they removed it from the shard pulls, or is it still there? If it is still there, does this mean we will more likely know in the first 20 drops whether or not we're on a proper seed? So many questions I have about that. My hope is that either they got rid of it or they didn't touch it. I don't want any middle of the road. I either want to get rid of the whole manipulation piece altogether, or just don't touch it because we know it and we can actually kind of play around to try to get in the right quote-unquote seed. But anyway, increased ancient drop rate, beautiful. Increase the chance of ancient gear having more high-quality secondary attributes. Now, what this sounds like me is ancient gear is just going to have more likely to have, for example, if you drop Warlord, it's more likely going to have attack, crit damage, speed, flat attack, those sort of things. Added more exclusive gear, always like the exclusive gear. Increase the number of recommendation rules. I just use Fastidious's. I'm lazy. And then because he's less picky than I am even, I just go through the sets that I'm not looking to keep, and I just sell those after the fact. Which is mainly just defense HP sets, because I have so many good ones that aren't on heroes right now. I don't need more that aren't tier 2 or tier 3. So I sell out the tier 1s, and I sell out the tier 1 healing ones. I don't even bother rolling them, because It's so maybe 1 out of 100 does well. If it's an ancient mythical, then I keep it. But if it's just a standard one, I don't. And it's just because I have enough. Anyway, uh, more rule settings, great. For custom rules, 2-piece sets can now be filtered by primary attribute. That's nice. Tip: for 2-piece set, the weapon is always attack, while breastplate is always HP. Optimized process of equipping heroes with gear. Players will no longer automatically return to hero list after equipping gear. That's nice. Add the option of +0 in gear filter for the gear not enhanced. Oh, okay, good. I always just do 0 to 4. I don't know why that would need to have the 0 as well, but whatever. You can directly sell or lock newly forged artifacts as soon as you receive them. That's nice. It'd be nice if you could select all the ones you don't want, but we'll take it. We'll take what we can get. Guild season 7 of Guild War, the second run of Gauntlet. We got our ass handed to us. We had a team that had us at 0 before I logged in. Come on. I hope we get a little better. We get a better first round than that. Overall schedule optimization: Gauntlet from the 20th to February 1st. Prep phase, who cares? You can read all that. I'm not excited about the Gladiators Gauntlet. It's the whale versus whale clans, and I'm not in a whale clan, so and I'm not a big fan of of the GVG stuff. Well, it's not that I'm not a fan of it. It's not my favorite. I do it. I'm fine, but I'm not ecstatic over it. I know some people are, and God bless you. Here's a beautiful thing for you. It's right here. New season exclusive Demon Soldier is the Frostborn Scholar. If I recall, the Frostborn Scholar is a healer with on crack. He's a little bit of a crack. He's a healer with crack. That'd be good. You get that from Gear Raid 2, I believe. You can now obtain them. Significantly increased guild coin rewards. Good. Guild shop upgraded. Ancient Summoning Crystal redemption is now available for level 5 guilds. I don't think that matters. I'm a top level guild anyway. Demon Soldier drop preview is now available in Gear Raid Demon Soldier chest. Okay. If you have unclaimed rewards from Drake's Chasm or Titanic runes when leaving or being removed, these rewards will be sent to you via mail. However, if you leave the guild before the rewards are released, you won't receive any compensation. So that is a scenario where it's Monday morning, you've done Titanic ruins, so you have rewards sitting there waiting to be claimed. But on Monday morning, your guild master, whatever, decides he doesn't like you anymore and he kicks you out. If you get kicked out on Sunday and you've already done it, too bad. You get nothing. But if it's on Monday or Tuesday and you haven't received them yet, they'll be in your mailbox. And that'll be a daily thing with Drake's Chasm. It's a small thing, but sure. Added 2 secret achievements in camp. Eat your way to something legendary and taste delicacy from ancient times. I think that has to do with the mystery thing you can brew. And if you get the ancient or the legendary summoning crystals. So they're in there. Don't do anything until if you have some of those special ingredients, wait till after the patch to get a chance to get those. Added vibration alerts when background fight and auto fight end. Okay. Added display mode options on the hero page, which can be unlocked after clearing. We don't know what that is yet. New releases in the skin shop, so you can get Silas, Ymrit, and Olog. Those had been previously unavailable to the general public. Now you can get them. That's cool. Adding gifting feature to skin shop. I already buy all the skins, but the skin I don't have, you want to buy it for me? Have at her. Thank you very much. Increased discount for Shard Legendary Summoning Crystal in the black market, allowing commanders to purchase it at a more favorable price. I don't buy these. I don't suggest buying them. I think they're a waste of resources. The amount of diamonds it costs to make one legendary crystal, just using to pull rare summons. It's silly. It's like it would have to be 60 to 70% off for me to say it's worth it. And I think both of them are terrible. I think the ancient one's terrible. I think the legendary one's terrible. I highly recommend not doing it. As a spender in the game, I don't do it. So as someone who literally gets free diamonds for content creation, I still won't spend those diamonds on this. So if that helps you, if you're going to do it anyway, you don't need to listen to me. But I think it went from 20 to 30%. Not special. Not special at all. Increase the drop rate of Mythic Extract in all Extreme 2 stages of promotion raid. I think this is a good thing because we lost getting the Mythic Extract in Nightmare 4 Clan Boss, if I recall. So, I think it's good that we're getting some of them back. I think most of us in the late game, it's not a big deal. But if you're there, there's kind of an area where you could be struggling. Because I have about half now of what I was at my peak because I just don't get them anymore. And though I'm not leveling up so many champions because all my champions are leveled and it's only the new ones, it's still kind of, it's good that we have another place to get them. So I'm good with that. Optimize display on low-res devices. Get a better device. Optimize some camp upgrade quests. Sure. Optimize certain Odyssey quests. Great. What are the Odyssey quests? Are those the peoples? I don't even know. Optimize certain combat visual effects. Excellent. Remove the option for mythic gear from auto fight rarity to be gears to be sold. Oh, because you never want mythic gear to be sold. Okay, sure. What's the rest here? Is there anything that we didn't go over? I think all this is mentioned. I did hear there's a new Lord of Styx something. Phantasmal Nightmare is brand new, so he'll be out on the 8th of February. Wait a minute. Oh, this is the new challenge. So this current Immortal Codex will not change, but it sounds like Conqueror, Lord of Styx, and then a brand new one. They're going to change. The maps are going to change. I don't know enough about this, but commanders will first defend against Conqueror, summons a multitude of undead creatures. That's the same. After defeating Conqueror, you will immediately challenge the second boss, the Lord of Styx. He periodically releases Soulkeeper Shield, which requires a certain number of hits to shatter. The higher the required number of hits, the greater the damage dealt by heroes after the shield is shattered. When challenging the Phantasmal Nightmare, commanders can form a team of up to 7 heroes, but only 6 can be deployed on the battlefield simultaneously. Interesting. Recommended. Since commanders need to challenge Conqueror and Styx consecutively, the lineup should include both strong AoE attack abilities to quickly eliminate Conqueror summoned creatures, and heroes with multi-strike attack abilities to swiftly break the Styx Soulkeeper Shield. So these are some of the ones they're mentioning. Noticeably, some of these are not ground units, so whether that means Conqueror is going to allow you to put ground units, or whether that means you're going to have to just say, I'm gonna go with these 5 or 6 ground units and then hold the rest in the reserve so I can have them for Styx. I don't know what it's going to look like. That'll be interesting. Guild Wars Season 7. We talked about this. These are the maps that are going to be used for Central Keep and Defense. There's the new Soldier. Grants shields to nearby allied ground units. A perfect match for Demon Soldiers with high HP. The shield effect gains a bonus on Demon Soldiers with the Mark of Frostborn ability. Interesting. New emote. Wow. Gladiators. Gauntlet exclusive rewards. Wow. I'm see how excited I'm about that. New artifacts. Shattered Hilt. Increases single target damage dealt by fighters. Okay. Blightcaller's Claw. Single target damage dealt by marksman. Interesting. And Dragonblood Goblet. Increases defense and damage for defenders. After taking damage, the defense damage increases doubled. DPS capable defenders like nobody. That's something nobody. Oh yeah, the big DPS capable Edith, and the ancient exclusive Gone okay. Things we didn't need for 100. Anyway, whatever. I'm surprised I chose Gone and Edith. I guess Gone maybe, but Edith? Edith can do damage? Am I thinking of a different... Is there a different Edith? Are there 2 Ediths in the game? I don't know. Whatever. It's going to be fun. We also are going to see Basilbub, along with his exclusive artifact, coming soon. So that'll be cool. And I think that's it. Price adjustments for in-game purchases. Ooh. Yeah, you should probably decrease my pricing, you sons of guns. I haven't bought in weeks, so I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so there it is. That's the update. It's coming soon to a place near you, along with the update of what's going on this channel and my main channel and on Twitch. By the way, my Twitch handle is MadcapperYT. So twitch.tv/MadcapperYT. Hope to see you there this weekend. If you can make it, I would love to have you. And I'm looking forward to streaming again. So that's all I have for you today. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this. If you made it to this point, awesome. Please consider liking, subscribing, notifying, sharing with your friends. And most importantly, please be kind, be safe, and we'll see you in the next video.